That was really ugly. What's up, guys? I'm Ani, and again, I said in the beginning...
What'd you say?
I'm your lovely host today on 100% Beauty Podcast, and we are going to be talking about a lot of different stuff. 6 times, Look, okay, today is one of those days, all right? We having a rough day today, y'all, because the quarantine, honey. I honestly don't know why people are not okay with staying in the house. Like, that's been one thing that I've been seeing all up and down social media. Everybody like, you know what? I can't wait to get out this house.
I love it.
I'm like, honestly, I'm cool with not going out the house. It has been at least, I think the longest I've gone was a week and some change without leaving the house. And I have been fine, to be quite honest. Like, this whole corona stuff is crazy. Like, a lot of people have been talking about it and kind of giving their point of view of the situation. And I'm so confused because I want to say it's all good and we gonna recover from this. But I'm also like, should we be worried? Like, I kind of constantly ask myself that question because I start to feel like, okay, cool, everything's good, you know. Ain't nothing to worry about. They say this ain't shit. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm getting a little bit concerned because have you seen the numbers recently?
Apparently they're going up. They say we got the worst in America right now. In the world. I don't know. I'm like, what happened to China? What happened to Italy? What happened to all those cases? Unless we are completely like squatting on them, I want to say. I know, y'all. Like, honestly, why you plan? I love the work from home because honestly, who doesn't love work from home? But it gets kind of worrisome. Like, I know the people out there who got kids. Oh my. If you are out there and you have kids, let me tell you. Let me set the ambiance for you. Let me set the ambiance. Lock yourself in the bathroom because I know a lot of people been on work. I'm surprised because had I been at like my old job at the bank, I know people would have been on the phone. I'm sorry, can you hold please? Lil Tommy, did I not tell you to sit down? I'm not about to. Don't make me get up from this desk. I'm about to snatch you in 2 seconds. You know, I could just see a lot of that going on. We had like a meeting at the on the work shit today, and one of the guys was talking about like how he was upset that his kids kept bothering him all day, and I was like, I'm over here. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm saying like y'all, it's because we don't have any children yet. We're not we don't have to experience those technical difficulties, but yeah, it's. No, we're not looking to have any anytime soon. Got a lot of goals in place that need to happen. Yeah, shout out to all the parents, though. A lot of my lovely lady friends are parents, and they are excellent ones at that, and they make it look so easy when I know that I would be struggling. I'm like, girl, hold up. I done dropped the baby. Give me a... Like, I feel like my parents have me scared as hell to have a kid, so it's like... It's like... these people that I do know with kids, like, and they do it so well, it just be like... Damn, what I'm tripping about? Like, I might as well go ahead and do it. I don't know, y'all. The closest thing we have to a kid is the dog. And he is enough. He annoying as hell. He is enough in himself. Kobe will eat anything. Kobe is the only dog that I know that will eat his food when he feels like it. But will eat anything on the floor. Any inanimate object on the floor and be satisfied with the flavor of that. Paper towels. Do-rags. Plastic wrap. I mean, anything he can physically get in his mouth, he'll do it. And you know what's funny? You know he did something. He's like a kid. You know he did something when you see him and he's looking at you and you're like, you better not do it. And then he look like he about to take off. And then he runs. And I'm like, oh my God. And he gets to the top of the steps before I can get there and he's chewing. And then he chews fast too. Kobe's like, swallow. Yeah, and I'm like, and then he's so big. The patience. Yeah, he's big. Kobe is about face to face with me. He's Ken Corso. He's very friendly though, very shy. You know, sweet. You know, shout out to Kamari's baby. But you know, he's a sweet dog. I like him. But yeah, so I've been pretty much kicking it with Zay and Kobe. Quarantine life. It's been nice. You know, I think this whole quarantine thing is teaching me a lot about myself. It's teaching me a lot about myself. It's teaching me that I won't go crazy being in the house. 1. No.
2, I know y'all women out here are struggling to come up with meals. And I say that because every day I be on Pinterest like, what's going to be for today's dinner? I really don't know. I mean,
Pinterest be coming through.
Pinterest do be coming through. Y'all, I made some bomb-ass jerk chicken pasta last night.
Whoa.
He was eating it. It was spicy. It was spicy.
Had you with
I know. We both eating, talking about the whole time eating, but you know what? It's right when you sweat.
Yeah.
That's how you know you did it right. You know, you let it marinate. I didn't let it marinate for the full hour, but you know, it was still good. It was still bomb. You know, turned out.
Night?
I really don't know what I'm making for dinner tonight. I can't say. So I'm like, I know it's gonna be chicken for sure. I thought out some chicken earlier, so it's there. It's chicken. There. Just gotta figure out. Maybe I'll do the honey sriracha chicken. I don't know, but that does sound spicy as well. So, but gonna be a little spicy. You know, I'm not trying to. Hot booty. Yeah, it's about to be real toasty. But yeah. So I mean, kind of with this whole quarantine thing, it just kind of helps me learn about myself. I am finding that I do like cooking though a lot. As long as I can have my TV show going and I can get in my element or my little zone, I'm good. I kind of like cooking. I do want to get into baking though. That is one thing that I do want to start learning how to do. I used to bake in high school.
Yeah, she used
Story
to tell
time.
me this all the time.
Okay,
Hold on. Let me
no.
this off. She about to tell y'all about how she used to make these brownies in high school.
Oh my God.
Me and Ani been together 5 years this year. Later on this year, it'll be 5 years. And I still ain't got these brownies.
Can I?
The high school brownies.
Can I?
I'm not saying she ain't made no brownies.
Can I?
But the high school brownies?
Oh, okay.
This is not the ones. But go ahead.
I'm going to let him show out because I've actually made him the brownies multiple times. When you came to Jacksonville, matter of fact, you remember the meal that I made you? That one time? You remember that one meal that I made you? The one with the steak and the champagne?
I remember that meal.
I bet you do. It also had brownies with it at the end with the cookie at the bottom. So don't try to play me. Okay, I remember.
I got it was when you was trying to trap me.
I was not trying to trap. Okay, y'all. He swears I was trying to trap him. I was not trying to trap him. We had been talking for a couple of weeks, and we didn't get the chance to spend our first Christmas together. So I went ahead and made this really nice meal. Steak, broccoli, stuffed potato, shrimp with the cream sauce over the steak, and a glass of champagne with a lovely twist at the end with the cookie brownies. And I remember I made the cookie brownies specifically because I had to take the damn steak out of the oven. And I was going to burn it, but you know, I didn't. I actually didn't. So
but
it was good.
I still how long ago that was.
I've actually made you the brownies also after that, so don't try to play me.
Hold up, because technically, well, yeah, we was dating then, technically, but then we was only dating like 2 weeks.
No, you started it off right, yes. But, you know, I just want to get into more baking because I want to learn how to bake a cake. Like, I just want to do so many different things.
Maybe no cookies. I don't think she
okay, no. The story goes way back on why I don't bake cookies, okay? Cookies, I don't know. I somehow messed it up. I let them sit too long, and they just be black on the bottom.
Give me them chocolate chip pucks.
That's exactly what they're gonna be. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm not a cookie baker. I can be a brownie maker, cookie brownie maker. You know, even maybe get fancy and add stuff in the brownies. But I am not a cookie baker.
We can bake together, baby.
We can bake together. See, get you guys a supportive man. He's good.
I'm not supportive at all. I am very unsupportive. Matter of fact, I let it all fall. I don't support anything.
He's just showing his butt right now because we're on the podcast.
If gravity was a person, it would be me. That is how much I support shit.
You know what? You just... But yes, so that's pretty much been my life the past couple of days. I did want to get a little bit into the beauty stuff because it's been a little minute. Yes, it has. It's been a little minute. So let me go ahead and get comfortable.
because I do want to talk about the couple of things that I have been seeing on Instagram, plus my little achievements that I've been doing since I've been at home, because quarantine equals practice time. So with that being said, I have plenty of time to just kind of sit in front of the mirror and, just draw on my face. And today, I feel like, my cut crease is getting so much better. I'm trying to perfect it. I am honestly putting in everything I have into practicing. I did take a little break for about 3 or 4 days. I took the whole weekend off because, my eyelid had a little bump on it. And I was like, let me go ahead. I ain't been washing my face. I have not been washing my face. Okay, so me and Zay have been binge watching on our little island. And we just be falling asleep on the sofa. And at that point, it's like by the time in transition between the sofa and going to bed, I kind of have a makeup wipe and I might wipe my face down. And I learned that the hard way, you want to go ahead and clean up your whole entire face. So do your wash routine, all that stuff. And with this Rona going around, you got to wash your hands, honey. You got to wash your hands. Because if you don't, let me tell you, you're going to get the Rona. And so I just, I've been doing that, but I've been practicing a little bit and get my hands wet. I've been wanting to do the cut crease. It goes all the way over, look like a little check mark, and I'll be like, fears, honey. But I just been a little scared. I've been a little frightened. And I do know that I'm going to have to drop a video, or I had to record today, so I didn't want to get on here looking cockeyed on y'all. And they be like, what is going on, girl? What is happening? So I went ahead and tried something different. And I'm really feeling it. I know everybody really liked this yellow, red, and orange, fade. So I was like, okay. I'll do that. And so I did it. And I like it.
I like it too.
You like it?
Real
Thank you.
Sunset vibe.
Yeah, and with the white hair, I feel like it just goes. Y'all, this is my...
Florida, you know what I'm saying? Like...
Speaking of Florida, I miss my fellow Floridians. Y'all are struggling, though. You're struggling with this corona. Florida's the highest. And Duval has the highest count out of all of Florida.
Really?
Yes, they are up in the hundreds, and everybody else is in the double digits.
Stop playing.
No, I saw that this morning. So, Duval, y'all are wildin'.
From what I heard, the reason that some places might have more cases is because they're testing more people. Some places aren't testing as many people, therefore they don't have as many official cases that are close. So maybe places like New York are going to have a lot in general because it's New York. But then again, they have more tests than other states as well. So, you know what I mean? Until everybody kind of testing the same rate, I guess you can't really say who has more.
I feel you. I think that it's a shame, to be honest, that the government and a lot of these companies and, a lot of these businesses and stuff are treating employees and people the way that they are. Like... just all the stuff that people are going through, the requirements of jobs and things like that the government and these business owners are requiring of people. I'm like, this should be the time that we should come together as an earth and
but it's like
move mountains,
Still need to go grocery shopping though.
Yeah. Let's not even get into the grocery store because me and Zay have been going to the grocery store a lot more often because we've been trying to get into the whole cooking thing to do this corona stuff, right? So we're like, you know what? You're right. We got to do this. So we've been trying to do the Rona shopping stuff. And it's like, when we go in the grocery store, I be a little bit nervous. I be catching myself getting anxiety pulling into the parking lot, to the point where I'm breathing hard. And I'm like, Ani,
what do we even buy from here? Because I feel like we've been here, and I'm like, I feel like we still not gonna get everything we need when you come up with a new recipe or something like that.
That's the problem. That be the culprit.
What?
I find the new recipes. I'm like, substitute. I'm gonna make this instead, and that's how it happens. But to be honest, the grocery store, I like, now that I'm getting more in touch with the cooking. I was in touch a lot in Jacksonville, but since we moved here, we've been kind of eating good. So, it's time to get back on track. Corona. Corona snapped us back into place. So now we're eating more healthy and getting things in place. But before then, I think
I liked it a lot, and I didn't have to. When we were in Jacksonville, we would buy everything in bulk and then just kind of bring it home, stuff it in the fridge, and then call it a day. But now we buy things little by little to kind of like, you know, try to do our thing. But I mean, it really just, we end up there every week, maybe twice a week at that, trying to socially distance ourselves, and it's working out fine. It's fine, just fine. It's not great because, you know, the whole time you're in there, you can tell people are trying to avoid you just as much as you're trying to avoid them.
I be wanting to you rude motherfucker. I ain't got no goddamn corona.
Because I saw the guy at the customer service yesterday. Oh, that's a whole nother story we'll talk about yesterday. But the whole time we were in the line, the dude is like 6 feet away from me. He is like all the way back here waiting. And as soon as I walk by, I'm like, dang, you're rude.
Like, bro, I feel like corona bringing out the racists. Now you can just be.
They were our own kind, babe. And they were still looking at us like, it was just hilarious, y'all. It was hilarious, y'all. I'm just honestly thinking this corona stuff is teaching a lot of us a lesson. And to be honest, you should have been washing your doggone hands in the first place. I mean, come on. This is common cleanliness.
Like when we came out to CVS and that lady waited for us to walk completely out the double doors.
Both sets of double doors.
Yeah, I was like, I do not have corona.
Not this damn contagious.
Your old ass, you probably got corona from me.
Y'all, it's just been.
Boy, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie though. If you cough, boy,
you about to get the biggest mean mug out of everybody in the line.
The lady in the store who was waiting yesterday, she coughed. And I looked at her so evil. I said, yo, you better chill out. Shut it up. But no, okay, so let's talk about the reason why we were out yesterday in the first place. Why is that? You want to tell me why is that? Because you lost my phone.
I did not lose your phone. So, babe, you know, first of all, let's backtrack because me and Zay do not have the best tract of memory when it comes down to retracing our steps. Because me and him were trying to figure out what we've been doing all weekend.
Because we've literally almost been doing the same thing every day.
It's just harder to retrace. But you would think it's easier, but it's not.
I remember when I wore to work every day of the week just because.
But as soon as you gotta. No, roll out the bed, walk to the computer room. That's it. There goes work. But let's talk about it. Okay, so yesterday, Zay misplaced his phone. It's been misplacing at this point. What was it? Friday, I want to say. Friday, he clocks into work and everything's cool. I remember seeing the phone. So I know I wasn't crazy. I was like, all right, I remember seeing the phone. Then Zay asks me, babe, have you seen the phone? Or have you seen my phone? I said, I don't know, babe. I haven't seen it since Friday. Saturday all day we go without even paying attention to the phone. So we've been using mine. I mean, when you're with your significant other all the time, it's kind of like you have your phone. But are you really? Yeah, I don't really care about it too much unless I'm texting him or if I'm texting friends or like my parents or family or something like that. But other than that, I mean, I'll scroll every now and then, but it's really not a priority more so than when it was when we were living in two different spaces. Mm-hmm. So, Zay misplaces his phone, and it's been gone all day Saturday, and we realized Sunday morning that it's missing.
No,
so we get up.
We've noticed on Saturday.
We noticed that it was missing Saturday, but we realized we needed to look for it on Sunday. So we start looking for it. We started at like 11. You know, we're not in a big panic because we're like, it's somewhere in the house. No problem. And if it is not in the house, it's at Marketplace or at Kroger because those are the only two places we've been in the past week. So we are looking, and now it hits about 1 o'clock. So we're just like, you know what? At this point, we don't know what to do. How about we just ride up to the store and check out Kroger and Marketplace? Checking both places. People are super nice but sympathetic and say no, they haven't found the phone. And it's like they feel our pain because we're walking out the store with our heads low, like, damn, we need this phone.
Like, you lose your phone, you
your
lose
heart.
Everything, bro.
is in your stomach.
Like you thinking, like, how many accounts do you have that if you couldn't get the little cell phone text thing, that you couldn't get back into that account?
That sucks. It's like, dang, I lost everything. My life is in my hands.
You know your fucking bank account login. Oh, shit.
And like, you lost it all?
There's like, on my other phone, I can't even pay my bill because I can't remember the login information. And it asked me for another piece of information that I cannot get back for some reason. So I literally have to keep my old phone just to pay this bill. So
see, I'm telling you, that's the problem. Gotta learn how to do it. So this is the issue at hand. So we're looking for the phone. We go to the marketplace and Kroger, can't find it. It's nowhere to be found. So we go back home and we're tearing things up. Now keep in mind, we had the phone in here. So we know it's gotta be in here, right? No. We looked everywhere, flipped the sofa, flipped the table. I mean, we flipped everything, tore this room apart, tore the bedroom apart, looked everywhere, downstairs, upstairs, and the phone is nowhere to be found. So at this point, my brilliant ass decides, let's call Apple. Because at this point, maybe Apple can track the phone. And Zay was like, you gonna be waiting all day? And I was like, well, we might as well try. And Apple surprisingly didn't take a super long time and got to someone, long story short, for them to tell us that couldn't do anything for us. So they said to call a carrier, called Metro, sent us to a Metro location. Now, granted, me and Zay should have thought about it before we pulled up the quarantine, but we pulled up anyway, trying to leave, trying to do whatever we could, and nothing. So at this point, we're like, dang, we're smacking ourselves on the wrist. We're willing to call it. We're just like, damn, I guess he lost it. And we get home and, you know, we start picking up, cleaning up because we left everything in distress. It looked like a tornado went through the house. We're distraught.
Like moving levels.
By like veering off by myself and just kind of going through it slowly, taking my time. And I found it in the sofa cushions. Now, granted, we did check them damn sofa cushions like 15 times. We turned it over and it did not come out. So
took the couch.
I don't know.
Turned it upside down. Stuck our hands all the way up to our elbows.
Everything.
Into that couch.
Everything we had. And we didn't find it. And then, long story short, it really was in the sofa and we were just tripping.
Dude, I called my boss to let him know, hey, look, I don't know what's going to go down tomorrow.
Backup plan. But, you know, we had a backup plan for the backup plan because at the end of the day, we didn't even need the backup plan. So now, we backed up out of that. When that
happened, though, because now I be feeling like, damn.
They going to think I'm irresponsible.
This nigga
lost his phone.
The first thing we told y'all not to do when y'all left was not to leave no shit in the car.
Didn't leave it in the car, even though we thought we did.
For a second, I thought somebody had like robbed the vehicle. So,
but we didn't see any signs of distress, so it was like, gotta weigh the odds here. But yeah. So long story short, we found it, but it's just been crazy, y'all. It's been real crazy. Like, this whole corona thing is really teaching me a lot about myself. If not yet, you know, things that I will learn to come. But I did find this, though, you know, just in the corona. You know, I get to spend time talking to you all, getting to know you. You know, it'd be cool if we could just talk back and forth, you know, in the chats that I'd be telling y'all to hit up all the time, but you don't. You know, I'm having a really hard time understanding why you all don't want to talk to me, but it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. You know, just.
I love you. I'll talk to you.
I love you too, babe.
I think you're a very cool person.
I think you're awesome too, and I think they're cool too if they can just, you know, comment.
Yeah.
But for those of you who do, strong feelings there. Some strong feelings there, but yeah, but you know, it's okay because we are definitely making it through. Yeah. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because it's coming to the end of the day and I still have to cook dinner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave comments down below because I would love to hear and see more about what you guys think. And also, let me know what you thought about my face today.
Let me know. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Would you like a tutorial? Definitely give me some feedback. Let me give you a quick little up close. But yeah, so I love you guys so much. I will see you next time on 100% Beauty Podcast. I am Ani, your lovely host. It was so great to see you guys tonight. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you want to see more of what we have on the next episode. So I love you guys so much. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. That was a really ugly duck face.
You want to do it again?
No. It's okay. Peace. Can I do it?